What's going on? What's going on? Oh man, we laugh. We back. I think it's been now. Oh man, who's texting now? Hold on, boy. Hold on. Not doing that. We laugh. It's been a week. We laugh. We back. Man, the weather is crazy today. It's been like for the past week. It's been crazy. It's been crazy. I had never seen a weather like this. July, July is supposed to be winter, here. July is supposed to be winter. That's what we know. Winter, crazy. Like, it's going to be cold. But now it's raining. Raining and it's cloudy. I never experienced this kind of weather, man. Now, this is a crazy weather right here. It's a crazy weather. I've never experienced it before. It's cloudy. It's raining. And like today just the cloud is like maybe for the past few days it was just few clouds, but today full clouds. It's covered the whole sky. It's covered. I don't know what's going on. It's supposed to be July, man. July. It's July. It's supposed to be winter. I'm not the big fan of winter, but the way it's looking now, it's like I don't know. I'll rather go back to the rain and cloudy. That's why I'll never go to Europe. Like this is the same kind of weather in Europe. Like, how can you stay like this? The whole year, it's just cloudy. Just cloudy. It's not like it's dripping. The rain is just, drips. It's not the rain. If it rains, it rain heavy and then it stop. That's all. Now the rain is just dripping and just getting you wet for no reason. The sun is not coming out, just cloudy. What I don't understand is how on Earth we live on the same planet. We live on the same planet, but the planet is rotating. The planet is rotating, but hey, hello. We have two guys here. See, what I don't understand is in Europe it's so cloudy, but in Africa it's sunny. It's like sunny all the whole year. But in Europe it's cloudy, but this planet is rotating. It's rotating, but the weather in Europe doesn't change or anything. That's why I will never go there. I will never go there. Europe, understand the cloudiness. Even today it's crazy. They are gone. They are gone again. I don't know, man. Like these guys, they want to be maybe watching a movie or something. This is not the movie, man. You must go in a chat and type something. Go in a chat and type so we talk. Maladax. Who said? Hello. How's it, man? Is it Meladax? Am I saying your name correct? Is it Mela Dax? Yeah. I know somebody who has that name, Dax. But not Mela. Small. Just small Africans. I mostly understand it, but I don't like speak it. I like most of the time I just understand it. Nah, dogs. Dogs. You don't know. You don't know dogs, man. Or maybe you are the dogs. Nah, you cannot be that guy because dogs is the different guy. Afrikaans. Yeah, I only understand. Not the Afrikaners. Afrikaners they speak that deep Afrikaans. That one you cannot understand it. The street Afrikaans. Yeah, the street Afrikaans. Oh, the surname is Dags. Ah, nah. The other guy, then his name is Dax, but his surname is different, I think. His name is Dax, but his surname is completely different. Surname, yo. Surname is Dax. Where you from? Like, where are you from? Dax the Reba. Yeah, Dax the Reba. Where you from, man? Say Dax the Reba. Do you speak Afrikaans? Do you say the words? Oh, you are gone? Ah, sure, man. Ah, salute, peace, peace. I say peace is like this actually. Peace is like this, not like this. This is a different. Ah, J is they fluent mense in Afrikaans. Ah, they fluent mense in Afrikaans. Jelle praat mos, jelle praat de taal. I don't know, man. I never given like Africans the chance. I never given it like the time and the focus. I don't know, just go through like it's nothing. But it's a good language though. It's a good language, Afrikaans. It's like it. It sounds like Dutch. It's Dutch. The one from it's Dutch from Netherlands, I think. Yeah, the one from Netherlands sound the same. Afrikaans and Dutch. Now you didn't say where you from. Where you from, man? Namibia or South Africa? SA. That is gone. Probably, but it's not gone. It's here. Who's the second person? Second person, go in a chat. Go in a chat and type something, man. Type something. So we talk. Say hi. Say something, Because we've been 80 minutes in. I think 1 hour. This is live 1 hour. I'm done. 1 hour. 1 hour and then I'm gone. You need to type something. Probably Dax is gone. There was this other guy here. Last week. What's his name? Damn, I forgot his name. He was here last week on live stream. He was texting, asking for my number. I gave him my number. Now he doesn't call. Supposed to link. Supposed to add him to the live streaming here. So we'll be 2 live streaming. I think YouTube does allow that. You can allow somebody to add someone and live stream together. Live stream together. That's good. That's actually good. Live stream together. I think that the conversation will be even much better. Now you just look. Now I'm just looking at the number and the likes and the chat. I see it. That's all I'm looking at. You, on the other side, you are looking at my face. I cannot see you. What is that? What is that? It's not proper, man. You. Why are you stubborn, man? Why are you stubborn? Why can't you just type in the chat? Eh? You are stubborn. Stop being stubborn. Go in the chat and type. Now you see, when somebody is watching like, yeah, you see, now he's gone. When somebody is watching like that, it's creepy. It's very creepy. But you know, I'm the one who went live, so I can't complain. But it's creepy. It's creepy. You must go in the chat and type. Today, YouTube is allowing, a lot of viewers. I'm waiting for those guys from Malaysia. There's a guy from Malaysia in India. A guy from Naga tribe. Shit. Guys, go in the chat, man. Go in the chat and type something there. They're gone. Disappear. These guys, they just disappear, man. They just disappear like lightning. I will not do that, man. We not just come in and disappear. We come in and disappear. When? Just type something in the chat. Say hello. Say hello. I'll say hello back. Say hello and I'll say hello back. Yeah. You are gone again. Asa, you are gone. See, I'm reading this book from this guy. What's his name, man? His name is Dr. Malachi. Dr. Malachi Sendyok or something. Dr. Malachi Sendyok L. This guy is from he says he's from a different like constellation or something. He's from where? I forgot. He wrote a lot of books. He wrote like a lot of books about, mostly different things. Because now I have this, one of his book is The Holy Tablet or something. The Holy Tablet. And he also have other books on there's this one I have. It's called the Luciferian conspiracy. The Luciferian conspiracy. And I'm trying to read all his books. When I go to the chat, go in the chat and type something. Okay. Go in the chat and type something. Now Dax is gone. Dax was here. He's gone. I was looking for you. And now you are here. So you must go in the chat and type. I don't know what you're going to type, and type something there. He's gone again. He's gone. Disappear. So this guy, Dr. Malachi Sendyok, he's a master teacher. He teach on different topics. He teach on he break down the Bible. He break down all different kind of scriptures from the old scriptures. He break them down into like the way we can understand it. So he read a lot of books. He read a lot of books. And what happened was, this guy is from US actually. He's from the US. I don't know what happened. The government of US, I think, they manage and they frame him. So this one, they don't frame him. They actually paid somebody. They paid someone, one of his kids, because he had a lot of kids around and he adopted some kids. So what they did is they paid one of the kid to lie that he molested the kid. That this kid was paid. Now this guy is in jail. Prison, actually. I don't know how long, but he's there. That guy is a master teacher. Master teacher. You don't play, bro. Go in the chat, yeah. Before you go in the chat and type something. Don't just disappear, man. Don't just disappear. Okay. Oh, the galactic heaven. Okay. He will fly in his craft, a great and large craft. Oxygen remove itself from your brain and you did rest into slumber. Are you going to say something? Or are you going to disappear? It's gone. See, I respect people who go in a chat and type something. I respect those guys. You know, they make effort. They go in a chat and they type something. Respect. Okay, respect for those guys. Respect. Asked to make known. In Malachi, Dr. Master Teacher. Actually, I think I'm going to read a lot of his books. I'm going to make sure I read them. I'm going to make sure I read them. It actually opens your mind, you know. It opens your mind. And one thing I was thinking about is that story of, you know, of the Adam and Eve. Now the wind is starting, bro. What's going on, man? What is going on with the weather? The weather is going crazy these days. It's supposed to be winter, we know, but it's cloudy. It's windy. Apparently, the wind is outcast. Maybe outcast the wind. I can understand the wind, but the clouds, no ways. It's raining. The weather is crazy. It's changing, flipping. So, about the story of the Garden of Eden. See that story. It says Eve. No, the whisper, the thing that whisper into the Eve ears. So this thing was outside the garden. It's like it's telling Eve to go and eat from the forbidden tree. And these guys, they have all the food, but there's one tree in the middle of the garden. One tree that grows, and you must not touch this one. And this thing is outside the garden, right? But it managed to get to Eve, and it created this curiosity. Created curiosity in its evil mind. Now, the thing told Eve that it was given the knowledge and the wisdom that the thing had. So it was given by somebody who was at this tree, the forbidden tree. So now, what is funny is we know the snake. The snake don't talk, bro. We know this thing. The snake, they do not talk. Since the beginning, the snake do not talk. Okay, so you can try and finesse the story a little bit. The snake told this one about the, about the forbidden fruit. But we know the snake do not talk. Okay. So now what we need to understand is, because the way it's also described in oh, you all go in the chat, man. Go in the chat so we talk like that. Now if you are just there watching, I cannot talk. No, we can't communicate say. You know? Je vais communiquer et tout. My friend is fire these days. My friend is fire these days. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. Go in the chat. Now they are gone. Only one left. So back to the story, right? Back to the story of the serpent and Eve. It's the serpent. It's a serpent that whisper into Eve's ear, so that Eve, will eat the forbidden fruit. So she get the wisdom. But it's not really a fruit that this Bible is talking about. That's why when I read this book, it's like it opens my ear. It's not the fruit. It's not the fruit they are talking about. It's not the fruit, because now the curse that was put upon Eve is that she will get pregnant and she will experience pain during the during giving birth, when she's giving birth, she experiences pain. But the thing is, and another thing is that there was also the curse that was put. There will be hate between the serpent children and Eve children. But we know the serpent, like the snake, that is, it's painted to be the one talking to Eve and giving Eve the advice to eat the forbidden fruit. But we know snakes don't talk. This is logical. Like it's not rocket science. So now we need to understand what is the serpent. What is the serpent that is giving this advice to Eve? What is the serpent? What is this serpent? And now, so when you come to understanding that the serpent described in it also has intelligence. It has, it has capability of reasoning. It has wisdom. So we're not talking about a snake here. This is not a snake. Okay. It's not your snake. There's this the curse of the snake. It will crawl on its belly for the rest of its life. I think those things were changed. There was something there. There were different words, and those ones were placed in the place of those other words. Because there's no way a snake will be the one to communicate with Eve. Snake don't talk. Okay, so we are talking about a different serpent that can. So this thing is talking. It's reasoning. It's providing advice. So now the serpent goal was to corrupt these new beings that were created, is to corrupt them. So now the creators of this being, they wanted this being to be good beings, to be they didn't want them to follow because they knew on earth during that time there were different beings, there were different other creatures. So one of these was serpents, the serpent people. So the serpent people, these are now you can. Are you going to say some? Are you going to go in a chat and say some? So now we're talking story. We're talking about the story of Eve and the serpent. So what we need to understand is the serpent. They are serpent people. We need that one because the Bible says the serpent gave Eve this advice. So we already from the Bible we know they are serpent people. It's not like the snake. No, not the snake. Not the snake. The snake don't talk. We know. We have seen the snake. They don't talk. Okay, they don't talk. So what kind of serpent talk? Which kind? What? Now we are talking about the serpent that can talk, reason, and give advice on these other different things. So now it's your. Now we're talking about the devil himself. This is the serpent people. The serpent people. Serpent. They are smart. They can reason. But what they didn't have is the what do you call it? What's up? We go in a chat or something. So what these serpent people they what they have now I lost my train of thought, bro. I lost it. So now we have to come back because what were the curse on Eve was that she will be pregnant and she will experience pain during birth. When she's giving birth. That's the curse that were put on Eve. And the other thing, the curse that was put on serpent is that they will crawl for the rest of your life. And there was also hate that were put between the serpent and the Eve children. So they say the Eve children will crush their head, will crush the serpent head, and the serpent will bite the Eve children in the heels, which is also supporting the snake thing, which is wrong because we know the snake don't talk. So we are talking about a different being here, different being. But we need to analyze now. What are they talking about? What are they talking about? So what are they talking about? They're talking about a serpent that is going to, corrupt. That is going to corrupt the leaders. Now it's going to be the leaders of the human beings. This is the curse going to the leaders of the human beings. So that's what the serpent are going to do. Now the children of Eve, the crushing of the head is true. When the people find out these serpents, they will crush them because they know through the leaders to manipulate them into doing things. And because now we have to go back why these curses were put on these people, because the serpent gave some advice into Eve to eat on the forbidden fruit. Now, what is this forbidden fruit? The forbidden fruit is the reproductive, the sex, the lust. sex, you can use it in different way. The sex, you can either be is good to eat or is going to the bedside. Now, what's up? What's going on? Yeah, that's what I thought. You're gone already. So the sex can be good or it can be bad. Now the serpent advised Eve to be lustful, to use the sex in just in vain without no good coming from it. You see that? So that's why the curse was put on these guys, was put on Eve, and the serpent was also cast. Now we have 3 people here watching. I don't know. These guys, go in the chat, man. Go in the chat and say something. Go in the chat. Oh my God, 30 minutes, 31 minutes. Damn. Probably these guys are already in the chat. Maybe I cannot just. Oh, damn it. Well, hold on. Let me check. Maybe the chat is already open. Yeah, people like that because this phone is also sometimes is misbehaving. Yeah. Hold on. Let me go. Let me go on the other side. Let me go on the other side. So now we're talking about the sex, the lustfulness, the sex without, sex without any meaning to it. This is what's happening right now, and that's what's being promoted all over the internet. And this is happening. People are just having sex without, just for pleasure, which is very is costly. It's going to cost you because you are doing the work of the serpent here. Wait, let me go to the lab, man. You are doing devil work. You are doing the devil work. At least if you are doing it, ask for the devil to pay you or something. You cannot just do it for free. Okay? Be mindful of it. You are just doing it for free. And most people are in. And this is the one thing that is keeping the black people behind, the human beings. Okay? Because you cross the line and you went all the way to the serpent because of the advice that was given. And sex, the lustfulness, being lustful, sex is either should be to be reproduction of kids or spiritual something. Reproduction of kids or spiritual. Those are the two I think most useful. If you are just doing it for pleasure or just for the sake of doing it, you are doing the devil work. That one I promise you. That one I promise you, you are doing the devil work for free. The devil is not even paying you, bro. You are doing it for free. That's crazy. That's even crazy. That's crazy, yeah. At least if you are doing the devil work, ask for the devil to pay you. Okay? At least that will be fair. That will be fair for you with your crazy work. Okay? The forbidden fruit is not the apple. Okay, it's not the apple, it's not the whatever they tell you, they teach you. It's not those things. It's not there's no fruit that is forbidden. We eat fruits. We eat the apple today. So we must stop. Those are not the those are not the words, those are not the right words to use. Like those are not the activities that were described during that time. People have these things of changing the words of the, when translating, when some of them they do it. Some of them they just do it because they can. Yeah. Oh, go in a chat, Gail. Go in a chat and type something. Go in a chat and type something and tap the screen or something, bro. Tap the screen. Tap the screen. God damn. I don't know. Oh, bro, the world we live in right now is crazy. I'm telling you. We're living in a crazy world right now. Because most of the time you might think things are the things that are crazy are happening in front of you. You are just too close to see. You're just too close to see them. Okay? Just too close. When you're too close, you cannot see. You're focused on other things. The things are just right in your face, just right there. Okay? Say something, bro. You better say something in a chat or I'm a slap. Oh. Let me type something, bro. Type in a chat, bro. Type in a chat. Oh. This stream will end soon. How many minutes we got? We got 23 minutes. 23 minutes to go. Then this stream is going to end. Okay. This stream will end, bro. End very soon. This stream will end very soon. 23 minutes. That's all I got. 23 minutes, then I'm out. Actually, that story of I realized that most of the things that are written in the Bible, you really have to think about them. You don't just read them and take them literally. You have to read them and you have to analyze them. You have to. It's too much, too much work. Too much work. Me, I've never been I don't really like the Bible. No, I'm not a fan of the Bible that much. But what I realize is this is the oldest book, the oldest book, oldest. It's famous also. The only famous and oldest book. But when you use it, you have to understand how are you going to use it? Are you going to be using it in a religion kind of way where you are just reading and taking the things literally as the way they are, or you have to analyze the book and understand what's going on? And that's what I'm doing actually. I haven't read it yet. I have it's like program. I've never really taken the Bible and read it myself. I've never taken it and read it. All the things that I'm saying right now is because I have listened to other people. And when you listen to a lot of different people and they are saying the same thing, you're just, it's program. They're just programming your mind and it's becoming I don't know. You just program when you're programmed, you react a certain way to things, but Me and religion, we don't go head to head. We don't go together. Religion come this way and go that way. Okay. What I would say is not, I'm not a fan of the religion, not the Bible, but the religion. The Bible, I can read it because it's the oldest book and it has a lot of, when you look at African culture, most of the African, cultures, they have a lot in common with the Bible, actually. They have a lot of in common. The people make fun of, people, they have people who believe in ancestors and people who, most of these things are in there, in that book. Most of the ancestors, when you open the book, the Bible is ancestor from page 1 to the last. It is packed with ancestors. Even the activities that are done in the Bible, most of the African culture, they are in African cultures. Most of them. Most of the things like, I'll give you an example. In the Bible, there is this thing of when a brother dies, the wife of this brother will be inherited or will be taken by the brother of the guy who died or the other brother. If there are two, one died, this guy then who's left is going to now inherit the woman and continue procreating with his woman to keep his brother lineage maybe alive, or this is how it's described in the Bible. These things are being done in African culture. There are things that are done this way. Most of the African cultures, they have these kind of things. And another thing that I can think about, it's the multiple women, marriage of multiple women. Okay, this is in the Bible. And these things are mostly in African culture. And somehow there are people who are, read this Bible and think that the things that are in here are just from, I don't know, it didn't happen here on this planet. Maybe I don't know what they think about it, because the things that are in the Bible, they are happening right now, and they're happening in African culture. That is why I say when you read this book, you must read it carefully. If you are just reading it for religious purposes, you can go ahead, but I don't think that will be beneficial, even to understand the history and to understand the history, because mostly the history of black people is mostly from slavery, and that's it, from slavery to now. That's the history of black people as we know it. That's how it's being, that's how it's being painted in the mainstream, in mainstream media, in social media. But nobody is going from, slavery to all the behind the years. This is why the Bible is one of those, it's a living legend of those. It's a living book of history. I think the Bible is history, and it's a message book also. It's a book that teach people how to live life. Also, it's history. History is there, and it's salvational message. It's like it's packed with different kind of things. It's packed. Okay. My jaws, man, my jaws are so tired from talking. I swear to God, my jaws are tired from talking. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm telling you. And most of if you want to understand the history of black people and the history, of who we are, where we come from, you must read the work of Dr. Malachi St. York. You must read. You must read. He have a lot of books. People have published a lot of books. Actually, there are too many. I think he's one of those guys who published a lot of books. Even if you compare to, I don't know, he is in top, maybe number one in the whole world when it comes to publishing books. And this guy, his knowledge is just coming, just like his knowledge is just coming, like it's nothing. It's just given. It's given. As I say, he's a master teacher. He's a master teacher. Okay. Yo, ay. My goodness. My jaws are tired. I cannot talk. I don't know how people who talk. Maybe when you talk, you train. You train your. Because when you talk, it's like it's not like I read that when you're talking, you are using a lot of muscles. And you are using a lot of muscles. And another thing is that when I'm talking, actually speech, it's very sacred because we are the only beings that can do this. Speech. We can do this speech. And we are given speech, we can, complex speech, we can sing. And there's this thing of evolution. When we evolve from, they say, Darwin evolution, where we evolve from, I don't know, chimpanzee, I don't know what they say. And my question is, why are there no chimpanzee evolving today? What happened? Why are they why are they not becoming human if we evolve over 100 of years? This year is 100 of years, is 100th year. This today, like this year is 100th year from when you push it back, the 100th year. But there are no chimpanzee, or there are no, all these funny things becoming human, or we're talking about evolution. There is none. There are zero. There are zero chimpanzees becoming human today. What happened? Why the evolution stopped? What happened? They don't want to become human no more. And that's where it's a lie. That one is a lie. That one of evolution. It can happen in other animals. It can happen in animals. Human beings, no ways. Even a scientist are saying now, I don't trust these scientists also sometimes. They are saying we showed up, I think 200,000 years ago, fully intact with everything, with the brain we have, with the complex speech. And also they look at the chromosomes. Some of the chromosomes where they showed signs of genetically, they were genetically modified. Some because we have 46. We have 46, right? We have 46 chromosomes. And the chimpanzees, I think they have 48 or something. 48 or something, because now there was they think, no, they did the research and then they look at some chromosomes. I think it's chromosomes, I don't know what number is it, where the fusion happened. When this fusion happened, there's chromosomes have the cap at the end, the caps of the chromosomes, where these are the things that control the lifetime of the human lifetime, whatever. But some of these, the caps, they were inside the chromosomes between where they are not supposed to be there, which shows the sign that somewhere a long time ago we were modified and the chromosomes were fused together genetically, or whoever did this, they know what they were doing. Okay, not the evolution thing where we evolved from monkeys and chimpanzees. That is a lie. That is a lie right there. If we evolve from chimpanzees, there should be a chimpanzee every single year that is becoming human. Why did it stop? You can tell me, why did it stop? If we evolve from the chimpanzees or wherever we evolve from, why is it? Why did the what's the stop of evolving? What happened? Huh? So, and also, the other thing is that these chromosomes, the modified chromosomes, they are the one responsible for complex speech, complex speech, and they are also, what else? I think complex speech, which this chromosome, if you they allow the muscles in the jaw and the tongue to connect for you to make speech. These chromosomes, these are the chromosomes that allow it. I forgot the cap, man. The cap at the end of the chromosomes. I don't know what's going on. The cap at the end of the chromosome that that is responsible for the the time, the lifetime of the individual. When these things at the end of the chromosomes are finished, you are dead. Okay. But I forgot. I cannot believe it. You tend to forget when you know when you need something. Forget. God damn it. The record of nectar. Atumre. Okay. You can go in a chat and type something there, and we talk. Type in the chat down below. That's where you go right. That's where you go right there, and then you type, and then you do the typing, and then we can talk, or you can disappear. I'm not with the mood. I'm not with the mood. You feel me? So we are going to read this letter. Before time, as you know it, was locked, beings existed in and out of this dimension. World existed, planets were inhabited by intelligent and not so intelligent beings. Intelligent and not so intelligent beings who all lived in their own time zones based on their location in this vast, boundless universe. Each place in each place is in its own, it is in itself the place or origin of time, as in a world then which become past and present simultaneously. There is this thing of time, okay? Time. So this thought came to me a few days back about time, how we see time. When I say time, everybody is like, no, we know it's the clock, the time, the watch. But is that really time? Like is that really time? That's the clock. The clock is the thing that maybe is used to measure time. I don't know. It's a device. Okay. But time in this we are told is linear. It's it's I think it's measured to be perceived linearly here. But this thought came to me back, I don't know, a few days back, and I was thinking about time, like, and what came to me is that time is this thing of, we have different events. Time is like a spider web. Spider have like knots, knots, different knots. So it has a big spider, spider web. And these knots of, they are different events. So in this thought came, time is this thing that keep event separately. It's like the thing that just hold events separately. That is time. So you have one event here, you have one event here, you have different events. And this is how even the ancient in Egypt, they were not actually doing like measuring time, like using clock, and they were using different events. They were using the different events during the year, and they were using different events to of the moon. The moon is going through different states. That's how they used to measure the month, and different events during the whole year is how they used to measure the year. But now what we focus on is like the lineage that is important, but the event themselves right now they are not important. When you use the calendar, the calendar is just a calendar. There's no importance to it. But in ancient time, the events were most important. So the winter solstice and the summer solstice and the spring equinox and the autumn equinox, these periods, these events, they were the most important. Not the clock, not the thing, but that's what came to me, like the thought that came to me. I think like we lost the important part of time. We're just doing it like and I understand why we do it this way, because of people have to work. Like people are captured in this system of working. So you gotta use the minutes, you gotta use the hours, and so this is how it keep you in a loop, keep you in this loop, like a zombie, and you become a zombie, and you want to eat people. Okay, that's how I understand it. That's how I understand it. That's how I understand it there. Yo, before you go, can you tap the screen? I just need one like. There were people here, they just type and they went. I need you to tap the screen. Ta 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 ta. One like 1 hour. I'm hitting an hour now, so I'm gone. That guy just disappeared, bro. He didn't tap the screen. He didn't do nothing. He just went. Your action will follow you. My friend, your action will follow you. I'll come for you. I'll come for you for disappearing. Come for you. Tap the screen and disappear. My friend. I'm not your friend. My friend, I'm not your friend. Okay? You understand me? You understand me? No. Do you understand me? Understand? English is so stupid, man. I don't know how. I'm telling you, if you learn and happen to learn English and you got it, you are brave. You are really brave. You can. English is a stupid language. I'm telling you, it's the stupidest language in the world. that I've come across stupidest is English. You can say head, and head. They all mean different things. Head, and you say head, I heard you. And you say head, you hurt my feelings. It's like, you gotta be in context, but this thing head, they sound the same, but completely different things. That's what I'm saying. English, English, stupidest language in the whole world. Imagine you say, understand. Understand is like when you break the word under is below, under something, under the cup, stand. So you are standing under, but you are saying you understand. How is that even like comprehensible? You don't comprehend what the guy is saying. When you say understand, you're not comprehending what it's really coming out of his mouth. You're not comprehending it. You are just understanding. You're understanding it, but it's like it's perceived to be like you are comprehending what the guy is saying. That's why English is the stupidest language in the whole world. This is my final words for a day anyway. So in my head, bro, before you go, can you tap the screen so I get one like? One like. It's been 1 hour. 1 hour before I go. Do me a favor, man. Be a good guy today. This motherfucker just gone. God damn. He just disappeared. Stupid face. My head is in pain. I don't know how. It's from talking. Actually, from talking. Talking takes too much energy. People who talk, you can when you're talking. Actually, you cannot talk and breathe at the same time. You cannot talk and breathe at the same time. When you have to close your mouth, like you cannot talk. But if I'm talking like this, I cannot breathe. I'm not breathing in. I'm just talking. The air is coming out. I'm just talking. You cannot. I think that's why maybe my head is paining. When you talk too much, this is the people who talk too much. When you're talking, you cannot breathe in. So your brain. That's why I'm forgetting things here. That's why I'm forgetting things. I see now. You must breathe. Breathe in before you talk. Breathe. Breathe before you talk. That's the slang for the whole year. Breathe before you talk. Feel good. Peace out. Peace out. Actually, it's like this. Peace.